I wanted to put this girl's rap into like a trackable rhythm, so here it is. And I have it all split into stanzas in the description if you want to look at it. The chicks with crack addictions demand tracks with wisdom, in pacts and distance, wack resistance to the power of goods, natural existence as an immaculate mission for practical kisses, and shacks to do business and mackin bitches, while Dax listens and slaps pigeons for delivering the wrong news, even though they have black privileges like a sack of chitlins made to mask difference and ideals that lack hindrances, steadily back up wishes for cats and fishes to react more when there are max glitches than fat vixens, sent inject to prison because her ass wasn't fittin, and her knack for children sent out a mass wigglin that ended with a rack imposition to feed tons of kids, yaks, giraffes, dogs, and kittens until it sat and hissed at the obese beast, lease of souls, and didn't release a queef like a beached whale or a kief inhale, but more like a neat trail and heaps of prevails that keep our sails complete and unshriveled. Miserable shareholders always picked our hopes into whistles that no one can hear without a pistol. Bullets whiz by, full of it till I get high. Should have picked my life over some mullet prick guy with some hairy cock that likes it a lot when you barely prod, 'cause any more of this sharing of pot will surely enhance the very plot of how you got married to a thought and was wrong all along, like a frog in a thong. Some things just shouldn't bond. And she has like a space here. Okay, so I guess that's like first verse, and now we're going to second verse. No one wants to be the loser, but in this case, you fools aren't muses of the future, more like cocaine abusers and delusion mucus slurpers wanting to further their meal of girls' words and dirt from the girth of a man's worth. Whatever seeps through into their purse and minds becomes written forever in time as a choice made by the divine, and slime drips from their spine like a large dick destined for spit and shit and piss and bitch tits. Nothing ever enlivens or thrives or enlightens this filth, this film of puke shooting out your throat. It's proof you did the most as a host while others muted you, like a cue card for overdue retards trying to look cute in their little kissing booth, but for real, they about to lose a tooth or a screw or two. I guess I mean there should be something to it than to ruin the fluids God gave us undisputed. And then she has a space there too, so then I guess this is the third verse here. For a newer sewage every day, like a rude, crude influence, you blew it with a true blue dude with hues of jewels fueling his brood, and for me it leaves clues to the few chances we have to advance this brooding society into a moving sobriety. Instead, there's doom in surviving long enough to get clues provided that soon has already been decided. When lube is included, there's a mood under the moon to be shooted. Never wanted glue and shit shoe a bitch away if she can't smooth this cement over a brick or dement a clit. Choose to let loose a bit for this dick. And there's like a dot here, so some kind of pause. And then prostitutes get sponsored too, as common as boots or shoes. Stepping in doo-doo, it ain't voodoo, it's boo-hoo. Crying on you fake asses, denying any relation to the dying or barely gliding while they providing for a family of giants. It's degrading to watch your dreams fading and debating whether it's in your control or not to be masturbating lately. Right. I kind of dig it. I mean, I kind of like it. There's a lot of good content in there. You gotta admit, there's a lot of really good content in there. All right, thanks. Thank effyu. I like that name, by the way. Thank effyu. Effyu in orbit.